Hello students, I'm your mentor Shivani Sharma from mentorbuddy.com and welcome you all in the few handy tips related with parajumbles, and I'm sure that this particular video is going to make your task really easy as far as solving parajumbles is concerned. So let us have a look at these handy tips. So the first tip of this video is that the sentences having the connectives are almost never the opening ones. So this is one tip which you should always keep in mind, that if a sentence is having any connective, it could never be an opening sentence. They always refer to people or events which are mentioned in previous sentences. So always keep in mind this particular tip. To exemplify, if you'll just go through the example, you'll find Friendly Wash by many other smaller brands have challenged the giants by offering prices which attracted the value-conscious Indian consumer. In fact, unbranded players are offering packs which are twice the size of a branded product with similar or better quality at cheaper prices. Right now, here I would like you people to just focus on in fact. Let us see what this particular sentences are talking about. So the central theme is that the tough competition given to FMCG companies by smaller brands, right? So this is what is the main theme or the central theme. And the connective in fact. Now this connective is definitely telling us that there has to be something which is preceding in fact, because in fact can never be an opening sentence. So definitely sentence 1 will come first and it will lead to sentence 2 just because it is starting with in fact. So students, I hope that this particular trick is clear to all of you. Let us have a look at next tip. Connective words. Now, as you can also see that there's a list of connective words which if you'll focus and keep in mind, it will make your task of identifying these questions easier. So the connective words can be although, though, if, until, since, but, after, alternatively, besides, then, yet, because, consequently, notwithstanding, and, when, meanwhile, so, however, for, whoever, whatever, whenever, nevertheless, therefore, furthermore, whereas, moreover, etc. So this is just an indicative list of these different kinds of connective words. Kindly do make a note of these words. Either it could be a mental note or you can just note it down somewhere in your notebooks, that if you are going to come across these connective words, definitely this is not going to be the opening statement. So let us have a look at next tip. The next tip says that even articles can help to some extent in these questions, right? How? Because the is a definite article, we all know, and a and an are indefinite articles. So I request you all to go through the content video where I have discussed about the usage of definite and indefinite articles. So to exemplify this point, the is used to denote something or someone specific, right? We all know that the is a definite article, so it denotes something or someone which is very specific, or when the person or thing for which the article has been used has already been introduced, then only we make use of the. A or an are used while introducing something for the first time and also for stating general facts. For example, a hit and run case usually has a 10-year jail term as punishment in India. So this is for the first time when we are using a hit and run case. So definitely this can be an opening statement. So like this, if you'll just focus on the usage of articles, it will make your task of identifying the opening statement easy. For example, a boy and his friend. So here again an indefinite article. So a boy and his friend played all day in the garden near our house. The next day I didn't see the boy in the garden. So what will come first? Definitely option 1 is the first statement, because here we are talking about the indefinite article, and the next day when we are saying, then it will come at the second number, right? So this is how we are going to make use of the articles. The next tip says pronouns like he, she, they, it, them, their, him, her, etc. Now these pronouns are used only when we have already discussed about the person, right? Only when the person has already been introduced. So some parajumbles can be tackled by taking pronouns as a guide also. To exemplify this fact, they gathered together the death certificates from residents of the town, going back to as many years as they could. Now here, what is the pronoun? The pronoun is they. So definitely it cannot be the starting statement because we don't know who they are. Wolf decided to investigate. So here we are discussing about the noun. He enlisted the support of his students and colleagues from Oklahoma. Now here again we are using pronoun. So what is going to be the starting statement? So definitely statement 2 will be the starting statement of the passage. Why? Because we are talking about noun here and the remaining two sentences are discussing about the pronouns. What is the central theme? The central theme is an act of investigation. And since the sentence B clearly states the person wolf, it is undoubtedly the opening sentence. Next comes sentence C, where we are discussing about the person that wolf enlisted the support of his students, and then so students and wolf, they gathered together the death certificates. So the correct sequence would be 2, then 3, and then 1. So students, like this, you are going to make use of these tips to solve parajumbles. Then finally, the next tip says that adjectives like simpler, better, cleverer, etc. are comparative. Hence, they always hold a relation to other things. Now, such adjectives can also be of good help as far as solving parajumbles are concerned, right? Because these are the comparative adjectives. To exemplify this particular tip, the solution that you had put up was good. Ria had posted her solutions that I found to be better. Right. So here you can see better is mentioned and here good is mentioned. So the central theme is solutions posted by two people. And here, of course, in sentence B has to come after A due to the comparative adjective better. Now better can only be used when we have already discussed something which was good. Right. So one will come before and 2 will follow, right? So students, I hope that the tips which I have discussed today in solving parajumbles will be beneficial for you. So stay tuned for more tips and practice questions related with parajumbles. Thank you so much for watching the video.